Joan Fubbs. I chairperson of the Portfolio Committee in the National Assembly of Trade and Industry, which effectively means you ensure that government accounts. It's an oversight committee. Now, for people like myself as ANC members to be here at the conference is very critical, because we are at the coalface of implementing policy. We've also been asked to contribute to these discussions and also to make contributions to the formulation of the policy. So in our area of economic transformation, what did we hear yesterday from the President? What did we hear yesterday from the Secretary General in the ANC? Now, from the President, a very sober speech, an acknowledgement that we are facing a number of challenges economically. But as we all know, globally, the 2008 issue has not fully settled, number one. Number two, right now, all commodity economies are under pressure, including China. But we're not just trying to be a commodity economy. For the last 6 years in particular, we have shifted from being a consumable commodity country and economy to being a value addition and a productive economy. And this is what the President was emphasizing, that we will create more jobs, more employment through an enabling environment, through value addition, adding more steps to the production process to our primary products such as agriculture, to our primary minerals that contribute to manufacturing itself. So that was very, very clear. He also emphasized the point about South Africa wanting to be one at peace with its neighbors, wanting to contribute internationally to peace and stability and good governance, but also recognizing that in the modern world, the financial sector more and more has become a virtual economy and incredibly difficult for us to exercise effective oversight, and that there is a need for us to recognize this so we prepare even more effectively for changes that a fourth industrial revolution will bring about. On the other side, Gwedi Mantashe, the Secretary General of the ANC itself, was focused on internal issues. What is challenging the ANC as a revolutionary, a liberation movement itself? And he took us back 20 years, 40 years, to show that these are some of the challenges we faced effectively. In the last 10 years, this didn't happen just with local government elections last year, but over a period of time. If you focus on materialism rather than people, Afrocentrism, and putting people first, then you are going to slide into greed. You are going to slide into the politics of the individual rather than the politics of a liberation movement that actually puts equity and inclusive nature of the economy, which Oliver Regional Tambo, after which this year has been dedicated, who said we can bring unity about if we put back our basic principles. There can be inclusive emancipation of us politically, socially, and economically as well. What does that mean within the organization? Within the organization, it means you don't just go and get a card to become a member of the ANC. You become politically conscientized so that your conscientization cannot be replaced through status. Today, a part of our vulnerability is that people are choosing status over conscientization. And that is absolutely critical. If we don't resolve that, we will have a serious problem. It means all our members, young and old, I'm much older than many in the ANC, need to go back and to be reinducted, in inverted commas, to go back to economic and political education, to try and transform our economy without a political arm against you, without the social side. If we do economically purely as a growth issue, we will never become a sovereign, independent state. We will always have to take handouts from the West and be dependent rather than being interdependent as a sovereign nation. And that is what we are trying to bring about. And my own Minister Dr. Rob Davies, believes very firmly that through industrialization, this will drive us forward, because it will create the value addition process in the mineral sector and in the agricultural process sector, which are both highly labor intensive and labor absorbing. And I believe our conference is going to be a milestone in conferences, a watershed with the ANC letting go the baggage of greed, etc., of status, and getting back to its essential and core principles. I thank you.